इस वीडियो में हम आज ऐसी 3 टर्म्स के बारे में बात करेंगे जिसे डेली यूज़ में सिनोनिम्स की तरह यूज़ किया जाता है, बट इन लॉ दे हैव स्पेसिफिक मीनिंग. 3 terms are document, instrument and contract. The first term is document, which is defined under Section 29 of Indian Penal Code, Section 3 of Indian Evidence Act, and Section 2, Clause 18 of the Gender Clauses Act. All these definitions, the essential which appears is that document is anything which is used for the purpose of recording. The substance on which it is recorded does not matter. It can be a wall, it can be a stone, it can be a paper, it can be a tree, or it can be anything. For example, a photograph which is used to record a moment is called a document. If you're writing something in your diary, can be called a document. If you're writing your birth date on a stone, it can be called a document. And if a person who's dying writes something on the wall which reveals the reason of his death, can be called a document. It can be recorded in the form of words, letters, figures, or numbers. The second term is instrument. It is defined under Section 2, Clause 14 of the Stamp Act 1899. It is a specific kind of a document which talks about right or liability. It can either create, limit, transfer, extend, extinguish, or record a right or a liability. So, if you're giving property to someone else, or you are making a will of your property, or you are creating a bond in which you are accepting your liability, can be called instrument, because in the former two documents you are creating someone's right, and in the third document you are creating your liability. So all these three documents can be called instruments. Now, the third term is contract, which is defined under Section 2, Clause H of the Indian Contract Act. It says that all agreements which are enforceable by law are called contract. The essentials of any document to become a contract are: there must be two competent parties, there must be offer and acceptance on their part, there must be a free consent, there must be a consideration, and there must be no coercion, misrepresentation, fraud, or undue influence. If these conditions are fulfilled, only then an agreement can be called a contract. Now, contract pay can be related to any subject. It can be work related, it can be service related. It contains all the terms and conditions with regard to the subject, provided all the ingredients of the contract must be fulfilled. So, it is a specific form of a document. The basic difference between the term instrument and contract is that instrument can be made by a single party, whereas contract is always made between two parties. For example, a gift deed, a will can be called instrument because they are made by a single party. On the other hand, sale deed, lease deed, mortgage deed, all these are called contract because it involves two parts. I hope you like this video. For more such videos, please like, share and subscribe.